Luxray beats.
What's going on, y'all? Dante's Boxing Nation live. Wanted to chop it up with y'all. Got a whole lot more to talk about. First things first, man, let me go ahead and shout out my sponsor, ashkicking.com. Make sure you guys go to ashkicking.com. They have some of the best products out right now. Go ahead, you know, it's a black-owned company, and, you know, they showing love, man. Once again, they sponsor DBN. What's going on? What's that, my man? What's that? On sale or end sale? What's going on, man? First person in the live chat section, giving shouts out to everyone. I wanted to talk about some of the news that broke today and yesterday, and whatever you guys want to talk about in the comment section. What's going on, Wesley Snipes? Second person in the comment section. That's yes, sir. Yes, sir. The beat is slapping. Shouts out to Rujay for the beat, man. That's Mass, Dark Piano. Yeah, they getting it in, man. What's going on, everybody in the comment section? My man said, "Is your phone notified?" Okay, when it started. That's what's up, man. It's good you guys are getting the notifications. Yeah, man. My man, he just said he was notified. Make sure you guys are hitting the notification bell next to the subscribe button, so you will be notified when I go live and when I upload some of this heat. You know what I mean? Some of this blue magic we dropping over here. Shout out to that American gangster boy. You know what it is. Yes, sir, man. Let me go ahead and give shouts out. Before I talk about Sean Porter versus Granados, and I want to talk about HBO, man, starting to surrender. They waving that white flag to the coincidental list, man. They starting, you know, they starting to desegregate, if you will. What's going on, everybody in the comment section? My man Patrick Commander, what's going on, man? All right, my man what's that? Uzoma. Okay, what's good, Cedric Taylor, Big Judah, Mimi Goodman, shouts out. You always got the hot beats. Yeah, man. I gotta, you know, give shouts out to the cats that give me the beats, you know. So once again, man, that's my man Rujay. This beat right here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Tie Money Full. What's going on, y'all? So yeah, man. Porter versus Granados, man. I wanted to talk about that fight. I wanted to talk about HBO all of a sudden, you know, opening the doors and welcoming the coincidental list to the party. Let's start with this Porter. So for those of you guys who haven't heard, Sean Porter versus Adrian Granados will be on the Wilder versus Ortiz undercard. Y'all already know, man, when PBC puts a card together, they don't play around, man. When they put a card together, they do not play around. You know, they always have a stacked card. There's going to most likely be a whole bunch of vicious, undefeated prospects on the undercard, like always. Just like Erickson Lubin, he used to be on all the undercards, you know, when it came to big PBC cards. So I look forward to seeing, you know, some good fights, man, in November out there in New York. That's what it is, man. Rep that new media. Do you read the super chat? Absolutely. I definitely read the super chat. I just learned about the super chat. My man, what's that? Jay Catchable? What's that? I don't know if I probably messed your name up, but yeah, when I believe, I'm still kind of new to the super chat, but I believe when someone posts something in the super chat, it pops up in the comment section, so I get it right away. But speaking of the super chat, once again, you know, I told you guys that if more people are, you know, supporting the new media movement and Dante's Boxing Nation, you know, it makes it a little bit easier for me to do more live chats. If you guys like what I'm doing, you know what I mean? If you want more live chats, you want more, you know, footage and all that kind of stuff, more content, show that love, man. Show that love in the super chat area if you want to donate. If you want the movement to get even bigger, show that love. or you could just show your love by just saying what's up in the comment section. It's all good. Also, guys, those new shirts, man, my new DBN shirts in all different colors, hats, those will be dropping real soon. They in the mail right now. You know what I mean? DHL is on their way right now to my house. You feel me? So that's another way you guys can support, you know, by copping those DBN shirts. And that's pretty much what it is, man. That's what it is. What's going on, my man Milton? My man Milton, he already part of that new media. He know what it is. What's going on, Milt? Yeah, man. My man Angel Santos always holding it down. BX, that's what it is. Brooklyn in the house. Yes, sir. Yeah, man. We're gonna have them shirts lit, man. We're gonna have them shirts lit. I'm gonna have the link in all my videos real soon. So like I said, you guys can either donate to the channel right here while I'm dropping all this heat, or you could just go ahead and copy you a t-shirt, man, and look fresh and fly. That's what it is. Dante, you need to come to Austin, Texas. Yeah, man. We gonna do that, Cedric. We gonna come out there. I'm probably gonna come out there and check out Errol Spence's training camp when his fight is official and signed. You know, I'll probably come out there for that fight. Good evening, Dante. UK representing. That's what it is, my man Wayne Blackwood. Yeah, man. I can't wait to go back to the UK, man. I had a lot of fun out there in Sheffield, England, man. They showed tremendous love. Tremendous love. Walking into the barbershops and chopping it up with fans that knew DBN and they knew boxing very well, even though they got their prediction wrong on Kell Brook. But, you know, I ain't gonna mess with them too much on that one. Represent my man Prince. All right, said what's up, Dante, representing that Florida. All right, that's good. That's what it is. Yeah. What it do, Dante? The Bay in the house. Okay, rocking that Bay. Detroit with my man Corey. All right, DBN. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. My man Justin, man. Shout out to my man Justin, man. Just showing tremendous love in the super chat area. He just donated $20, supporting that new media, man. Shout out to my man Justin, man. He said my Swedish girlfriend wants me to donate $20 and ask you your thoughts on Badou Jack at the light heavyweight division. Hey, man, that's what's up, Justin, and I appreciate it once again, man. You know, Badou Jack, man, he just continues to progress and evolve and get better and better. I mean, he's a Cinderella man. I keep telling people he's a Cinderella man. He keeps beating cats that he wasn't supposed to beat. Shout out to my man Wesley Snipes for giving me a donation. I appreciate that, Wesley Snipes. It's love out there in the super chat area. I appreciate it, man. But going back to what my man Justin said, his girl was asking about Badou Jack, man. Like I said, Badou Jack, man, I mean, every time people underestimate him, he comes out, he shows out. At his last performance against Nathan Cleverly, he looked real good, man. I mean, because I remember, you know, going back, I could see the progression. Because I remember when he fought against Groves, you know, he was a little timid. You know, he wasn't letting his hands go the way he should have been letting his hands go. But when he fought against Cleverly, man, everything was sharp. Everything was accurate. You know, he's just looking like he's getting better and better. And I think at the light heavyweight division, he's definitely going to be a very, very difficult opponent to beat. You know, it's kind of hard to go against Badou Jack now. I mean, I believe the only person that I would really I won't even say pick over him, but I believe the hardest fight for him would probably be Adonis Stevenson, since Andre Ward is gone now. But even Badou against Kovalev, there's so many good fights there, man. There's so many good fights there. My man Sal Rodriguez, good looking. You said, how can you donate? There's a couple ways you could donate. You could donate right here in the super chat area. There should be an option somewhere right on the screen where you could go to the super chat area and you can donate. Once again, man, if you want to show your love and support what we're doing over here, New Media, Dante's Boxing Nation, you can also go to my PayPal account. And you know what? And shout out somebody. I'm still looking for the name because I don't see the name on here, man. But shout out to somebody on in my PayPal account. Yesterday we went live, and my man gave me a huge donation, man. So I appreciate the support, because like I said, man, we do this. This is a full-time hustle. This is a full-time gig right here, man. You know what I mean? It's all or nothing with me, you know? So this is how we get it in. So you guys are really helping the movement. I appreciate it, man. Anyway, yeah, let me go ahead and see what else y'all talking about. My man Milton R-Line, Badou fighting at what looks like his natural weight. The division is for the taking, is what my man Milton is my co-host, does the radio show with me. Y'all be hearing Milton chop it up with me this Sunday. Make sure you guys tune in, 6 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, all right, where we get in the DBN radio show, and we have all kind of special guests, and we have a real good time, guys. Let me see. I just found out Jack vacated. Adonis is light work for Badou. That's bold. My man said Adonis is light work for Badou Jack. Damn. If Badou go in there and make Adonis look like light work, man, he cracking the pound for pound list. That's for sure. Germany in the building. I can't wait to get out there to Germany. Yeah, my boys always tell me, he said, man, Dante, you got to go out there. He said, they giving us love like it ain't nobody business. So I said, we was just talking about this. I was talking to somebody at the gym about going to Europe. Actually, with some girls. They were telling me, they was like, you should go to, where they say, no, they were saying you should go to Bulgaria, because they were from Bulgaria. They was like, oh man, you know. Anyway, that's another, yeah, Amsterdam. Yeah, okay. All love in Holland. Yeah, man, that's what it is, man. Love in all different area codes and all of that good stuff. I love to watch your live stream. My man said, I love to watch your live stream, but I have to head to the boxing gym. Go get that work in, man. You can watch the stream later on. Yeah, man. So anyway, man, let me go ahead and get to some more boxing talk. Fury, Best Parker. What going on with boxing? Okay. We'll get to that later. I'm not sure exactly what my man was asking. GG, let me see. Triple G is a middleweight, not a light heavyweight. Okay. I don't know why he said that. I guess, okay, maybe he's having a conversation with somebody else. Okay, y'all. So anyway, man, once again, Sean Porter against Adrian Granados. Excellent fight added on to the Wilder versus Ortiz undercard. You know, yesterday I tried to call up, I won't say I tried to call up. I did call up, what's his name? I called up Jamel Charlo's trainer, excuse me, guys. And surprisingly, he answered the phone, because I just called him out of the blue. He answered the phone. We chopped it up, talked about that boy, the Hammer, Erickson Lubin. Man, that's a good-ass fight, man. Man, that's a good-ass fight. That's a real 50-50 fight. That fight reminds me of Jamal Charlo versus J-Rock Julian Williams, because we knew how dangerous Julian J-Rock Williams was, how much of a threat he was to somebody like Jamal. And we seen how Jamal took care of business. So you know, we'll see how Jamel takes care of business, because Erickson Lubin, man, he's no joke, guys. Erickson Lubin is no joke at all. So yeah, man, with that all being said, I also want to talk about this HBO situation, with HBO signing more and more fighters on the coincidental list. You know, guys, I truly believe that somebody is finally telling the execs and everyone over there at HBO, like, look, guys, I know we really trying to push this Roman Gonzalez narrative, this Lomachenko narrative, this Sergey Kovalev narrative, this Golovkin narrative. But guys, we're going to have to start giving, you know, the same type of, you know, love to some of these fighters on the coincidental list that ain't going no damn where, right? Because when it comes to Floyd Mayweather, Larry Merchant, since day one, you go all the way back to when Floyd was dominating fighters like Philip Endo. Larry Merchant was on HBO. He was telling fans, I don't care how good this guy Floyd Mayweather is, he'll never be a star, right? He was planting that in people's head. And look what happened. The most hated fighter, he outlasts all of their fighters that they wanted to become big stars. And that's kind of what's happening today. A lot of fighters that HBO wanted to, you know, take the torch from Floyd Mayweather, they fell short. So now it's like HBO is starting to realize, man, we're going to have to start bringing some of these fighters on the coincidental list on over, because they ain't going no damn where. And if Showtime and ESPN got a whole bunch of them, hell, we need some too, right? We need some too. It kind of reminds me of a lot of those football documentaries. You know, I watched some of those 30 for 30 documentaries, and I'm not a big, you know, football fan, but some of you guys in the comment section probably know what I'm talking about. But it was a documentary where, you know, they were making that transition where, you know, they were finally starting to slowly allow black people to play on the football teams, right? And you remember it would be like a couple teams on the West Coast that had already integrated the team, already had black players on the team, right? And then, you know, slowly but surely, you would get some of the Southerners who completely opposed it. They didn't want to, you know, put black guys on the team. So what they did eventually is they said, you know what, forget this. If these guys on the West Coast have a better team, et cetera, we're going to have to get us some of them black football players too. and to me, that's almost what HBO is doing right now. HBO, they made a lot of bad moves, man, with letting Floyd Mayweather go, the biggest cash cow, go, you know, letting Bob Arum go in Top Rank. So now they trying to make up for it, man. They starting to let, you know, fighters on the coincidental list sit on the front of the bus now, you know. So, you know, we'll see. But you know, I talked to my man. I'm talking to my man. Well, what's this? My man Lewis said they hating on Canelo. Who's hating on Canelo, Luis? Before I continue, I'm just curious. Who's hating on him, and what are they saying is hating? Because to me, hating is when you dominate somebody, you consider pound for pound the best fighter in the world, and they say, I still don't like that bastard. He's boring. There's something about him. It's just this, and I don't like his shoes, or I don't like this. I don't like what he's doing outside of boxing. He's gay. He's this. He's that. That's hating. That's hating. You know what I mean? But if I tell you that it's raining outside and it starts to drizzle, that don't mean I'm hating on the weather. That don't mean I'm hating on sunshine. That means it's raining. You feel me? So let's you know, let's distinguish what's hating and what's just telling the truth. Okay, let me see. Yeah, you talking about the old AFL football league before they merge football with the NFL. Yeah, thanks. I appreciate that, my man. What's that? Anway? My man Anway Jefferson, if I said that right, Anway or Anway. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, because like I said, I don't follow the sport like that, but that was a great documentary. The documentary I watched was a great documentary, man. So once again, man, yeah, man, HBO really let the money go. HBO, they really, really let the money go, man. And now they trying to make up for it, man. Now they trying to make up for it. You know, they're forced to do something that they never wanted to do. Once again, see, HBO and a lot of decafs, you know, in general, when it comes to the sport of boxing, when they basically, when Floyd Mayweather left, and they said, if somebody like Floyd Mayweather, a guy on the coincidental list who doesn't have the complexion for the protection, if he could be this big and he could generate this kind of money, imagine if we get the guy who, you know, who plays the part physically, appearance-wise, right? Imagine if we get a guy who's the opposite of Floyd Mayweather. He should do, you know, they thought automatically he should do way better numbers, or he should do just as well. So they basically bet on fighters like Roman Gonzalez. They bet on fighters like Golovkin, and that's the reason why they put Golovkin on pay-per-view against Lemieux so early, because they heard all the decafs say all this ridiculous stuff like, you know, Golovkin is bringing boxing back and et cetera, and it's a good thing that Floyd Mayweather is out, and now that Golovkin is taking his place. HBO started to believe that, and HBO said, you know what, let's go ahead and put this man on pay-per-view. He's ready. He's about to replace Floyd Mayweather. And then we know when he went on pay-per-view against David Lemieux, we know the numbers. they turned out to be anywhere from 97,000 to 150,000, right? And just recently, yeah, HBO is desperate now, and that's right, Dre. And just recently, we just heard the reports. Since I'm talking about pay-per-views and all that, we just heard a report that Canelo versus Golovkin pay-per-view numbers is being reported at 1.3 million. There was talks before that they were anywhere close to 2 million. And now there's more recent reports. Oscar De La Hoya himself has said that the numbers were closer to 1 million. Now, those are good numbers. Those are good. There's no doubt about it. Anything over 1 million is good numbers. But what the numbers suggest is that Golovkin and Canelo, they're unfortunately never going to be on the level of like a Floyd Mayweather, because 1 million pay-per-view buys is really good numbers. Really good numbers. But when it comes to Floyd Mayweather, those are almost close to some of his lowest numbers, right? We know some of Floyd's highest numbers is in the 4 million mark, right? But when it comes to, Canelo and Golovkin, their highest numbers, a fight, because we know if Floyd would have fought against Golovkin, can you imagine the pay-per-views Mayweather versus Golovkin would have did? Floyd Mayweather going against the middleweight champion of the world. You imagine what those numbers would have been? They would have been huge, right? Okay, so I'm looking at the comment section right now. Okay, my man C. Barrio said Khan versus Crawford. Are you guys just talking about that, or let me see. Let me look at the comment section. Okay, I'm just checking out the comment section. Once again, man, I want to say what's up to everybody just tuning in to the live DBN show. You know what I mean? Want to talk about some of this news that keeps coming out. And yeah, let me go ahead and get my stuff right over here. Hold on, y'all. Give me a second real quick. Yeah, man. But anyway, like I said, pay-per-view numbers has been reported. Canelo versus Golovkin, 1.3 million. Sean Porter versus Adrian Granados added to the Wilder versus Granados card, which should be a fire type of fight, I would like to call up Adrian Granados, man, and but I'm sure he's probably training. It's about 3 o'clock. Yeah, he's probably training right now. But yeah, that would be pretty cool if he were to answer the phone. You know what? I'm gonna just try to call him anyway. Like I said, I'm sure he's busy training, but we got Jamel Charlo's trainer on the line the other day. So let's try to call up Granados. Let's see here. Trying to call up Adrian Granados, guys. Once again, he's fighting against Sean Porter.
Yo.
Hey, my man answered the phone. You live, man. What's going on, Adrian Granados?
What's good, man?
That's what I'm talking about, fam. Hey, man, congratulations, man, on this this news of you fighting on this big undercard, Wilder versus Ortiz. You fighting against Sean Porter. How surprised were you that they even offered you this fight, man? And what was your reaction when they first brought his name up?
It was out of left field, man. I was getting ready for a comeback, get busy fight on October 14th, and I was surprised, and I was a little tentative at first because I had my plans to go back down to 140, and I was trying to pick up where Terrence left off. There's plenty of belts out there now, so I'm like, all right, let me grab one of them straps. But then they brought me the offer, and then they had another offer, and it just seems like, where it's at is welterweight. So I'm just like, all right, I'll take it.
Yeah.
And, I know, like, a lot of people there, they're already counting me out. Everyone's saying, oh, this fight's garbage, or I'm gonna get stopped. One guy said, Porter by homicide. That one was fun. That one was hilarious. I was cracking up with that one.
Hey, everybody that's just tuning in right now, you guys are listening to Adrian Granados, who's going to be fighting against Sean Porter on the Wilder versus Ortiz undercard. Granados, I mean, how do you beat somebody like Sean Porter? Complete different style than Adrian Broner, right?
Yeah, big time. Very physical, very strong fighter. Uses his athleticism more than his boxing technique, I would say. He's definitely got the boxing technique, though. We came up in amateurs together. He was at 165 while I was at 141. So, we would see each other at the tournaments. I don't know if we ever seen each other fight, but yeah, no, he's a great champion, great individual. I got to meet him in New York on that Thurman Garcia show. So he's a real cool guy. His dad too is a great guy. Mm-hmm. So I mean, yeah, it's gonna be a fireworks fight. I mean, you guys know I don't back down, so I'm gonna be there, and I mean, to beat a man like that, just gotta be very prepared, because he's definitely gonna be there.
Mm-hmm. Are you do you plan on boxing them? You plan on staying on the inside or what?
Oh man, I can't release that yet.
I feel you. I feel you, man. I hear you. I mean, well, since you on that Wilder versus Ortiz card, man, let me go and ask you, how does that one play out, man? Who wins that one?
Man, I don't know. That's a good one. I want to side with Wilder, but Ortiz has the skills, so I'm just I'm in between. I'm on another toss up. I mean, just like I said the same thing for Canelo Triple G before I was all Triple G, but I felt like Canelo had gotten better with every fight, so I ended up saying nothing for that one. So that ended in a draw. I'm gonna stay with this one. Hopefully, it don't end in a draw.
Oh man. So you wait real quick. The Canelo Golovkin. What did you think about that fight going into it, and what did you think about afterwards? Who won?
At first, I thought it was all Triple G easy, or not even easy, but just dominant. But Canelo had gotten better with every fight before that. So then I was like, man, I don't know. And I like the way Canelo looked in training. So I was just like, man, I can't even, I couldn't even make a pick. So turns out I was right. It ended up in a draw, and as it should have been. I know a lot of people were saying Triple G. A lot of people were saying Canelo. Everyone's got their own opinions, but given the fact is that they like they were saying on the Fight Game, I believe on HBO, they were talking about how it was like, nobody really took that extra, like chance, to take a couple big shots to really put their stamp on the fight. They were both very tentative and not really trying to get rocked by the other one. So that's why I can't really, I was all right with the draw. Obviously though, the one card, by Adelaide Bird, that one was off. But other than that, though, it was a great fight.
Yeah. For everybody just tuning in right now, you guys are listening to Adrian Granados, who's fighting against Sean Porter on the Wilder versus Ortiz undercard. Hey, Adrian, somebody just said in the comment section, are you worried about headbutts? My man Milton.
I mean, I am. I mean, I did see that fight with Berto. It did seem like it was a lot of headbutts. However, styles do make fights. I'm going to find my way to fight around that. I know Sean's a very aggressive fighter and bullies his way forward. So, definitely going to have to make my adjustments for that. Hopefully it doesn't happen, but I'm not worried about that. I know he's a fighter, and I know, we got to do what we got to do to win. So, I mean, I'm gonna do what I got to do to win.
And I want to ask you about this one because I know you know these two fighters, man. I just talked to Jamel Charlo's trainer just yesterday on the show, and we talked about their tough fight against Erickson Lubin. Tell me who wins that fight, Adrian.
Shoot, man, I'm telling you, I think I gave up making predictions about 2 years ago.
Yeah,
I made because it's just like I'm tired of being wrong or looking stupid the night of the fight.
Hey, it happened to all of us, though, bro. It happened to all of us. I thought Canelo was gonna beat Golovkin easy, to be honest with you.
Okay, and I see that because I mean, in the first few rounds, I seen Canelo outboxing him and making him look like an amateur, but then Golovkin got into his rhythm and he started putting in his work. I'm very excited for that fight. I'm excited for that fight with Charlo and Lubin. I think they're both two of the best 154 pounders in the game. I think may the best man win. And hey, man, one of them got to give my homie Nathaniel Gallimore a shot. The Jamaican from Chicago here. He's on our team with Garfield Park.
Okay, well, we'll go give everybody a little bit more detail on him then. A little bit more.
Yeah, Nathaniel Gallimore. He just came off of a spectacular win off of stopping Deloach.
Okay.
He knocked him out, and Deloach was ranked number 4 in like a couple sanctioning bodies. Nathaniel's ranked number 8 right now. And then obviously I got to just give a shout out to my squad, Garfield Park. We got Joshua Greer, the Don't Blink man, the man with the pillow. Also, we got Eddie Ramirez, El Escorpion. He's fighting Antonio DeMarco October 14th on Fox Sports. So definitely shout out to Eddie Ramirez, Aurora's finest, A-Town. But yeah, we got our own little buzz now coming out of our gym. We're all in one. We're out of one gym in a bad neighborhood in Chicago. We're trying to bring positivity out of our city since we're always known for just the shootings and the violence and the drugs. So, which by the way, of course, is always a shout out to Ed Brown. Miss my little bro who got shot and killed this past year. And yeah, man, no, we're coming. I think, yeah, go back to that, the Charlo and Lubin fight. I think it's one of the best fights of the year. And once again, it's a toss-up, man. I can't pick nobody there.
Okay. And I know you said you don't want to do predictions, but I just got to bring it up. This is the last one, Adrian, because it's such a significant fight. Lomachenko versus Rigo, man.
Damn, yeah, that one's such a good one too, man. I want to side with either one. Shoot, I want to kind of pick one here, but man, I don't know. I guess I'm gonna go with Lomachenko just on size, possibly. But I mean, man, it's gonna be a great fight, and I know if Rigstar wins, I wouldn't be surprised either. So it's obviously, yeah, that one's the fight. I feel like that's a true Matrix fight right there.
Hey, absolutely, man. Two-time gold medals. I think they should just title the bill just 2. It's two-time gold medalists, So yep. I mean, it's man.
The terrible twos. That's what they call it.
The terrible twos. That's a good one right there, man.
Yeah.
Both almost 400 amateur fights. That's crazy, man.
Yeah,
that's just
nuts, man. So much skill in that fight. So much skill.
Yeah, I mean, to me, we usually see one guy with a whole bunch of skill, and then the other one, he has a different style that kind of makes up a little bit for it. But it's rare that you see 2 fighters with that amount of skill set on both sides, So, yeah, man. Yeah. That's a good fight, Adrian. Hey, man. Hey, well, I want to say, bro, I really appreciate you answering the phone, man, and chopping it up with me, man. And I wish you luck, man. Go ahead and give them the date again. It's in November. What's the day again?
November 4th.
November 4th.
Will be the co-main event on the Wilder Ortiz card on Showtime Championship Boxing.
Absolutely. That's what it is, man. Anything else you want to say, fam, before I let you go, man?
Yeah. Thank you for everyone that has supported me and, kept my head up during this hard time. Obviously, it's been 7 months since my fight with AB. I've been trying to get fights. I've been fights have been coming in, coming out. That's why I was so desperate. I was ready to take on just a 500 fighter just to get me back into the ring. Thank God, though, God heard my prayers, gave me this, and now I'm back against a great champion, great opponent, and it's going to be a hell of a fight. Make sure you tune in. Follow me at El Tigre AG on Twitter and Instagram, and on Facebook I have Adrian El Tigre Granados. And yeah, just thank you very much for your support too, Dante.
Hey, man, thank you, bro. All right, man, get back to training, brother, and I see you. I'll be up there, man, so I'll be talking to you during the week of the fight and after. All right, man?
All right, bro, take care.
All right, take care, man. That was pretty dope, man. You never know who's going to answer the phone when you call them up, man, especially when they training for such a big fight. That was Adrian Granados, guys, who's going to be fighting against Sean Porter, Showtime Sean Porter. We'll get Sean's thoughts as well, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let me check out the comment section. What's going on? What up, DBN? What's going on, EB Scraps? All right. Carly Crush, Rigo all the way. Yeah, that's a 50-50 one though, man. I mean, if I'm telling you, don't sleep on AG. Yeah. Oh, no doubt about it, man. That's a good fight. My man Angel said don't sleep on AB. If I could get it out of my damn mouth, that's a good fight right there, man. That's a real good fight. Porter versus Adrian Granados. I mean, styles, man. That's a great style matchup. Both aggressive. We'll see, man. We'll really see. We'll see if Sean Porter can do something that Adrian Broner couldn't do against Granados, right? And we'll see if Granados, you know, if he can do something that that Broner couldn't do when he fought against Sean Porter. So that's a good fight. That's a very, very good fight. So once again, man, thanks to everyone. This is awesome, Dante. I appreciate it, Justin. I really appreciate the love, man. You guys help things roll smooth, you know. And like I said, you know, it's because y'all showing love, you know, checking out, you know, watching my live feed and even donating to me in the comment section. You know, that allows me. I told you I would be doing more live streams like this. You know, if you guys are supporting the movement, man. You already know what it is. What my man said, new. Okay. New media all day. Dante, what's up, bro? What's going on, Joel? All right. I appreciate it. That's what it is, y'all. So anybody who just tuned in, man, just had a great interview with Adrian Granados, man. He's getting ready for a hell of a fight against Showtime Sean Porter. That fight right there is, man, it's probably going to steal the show. I mean, well, you know, it's going to be hard to steal the show when it comes to Wilder versus Ortiz, because you know that fight is ending in a knockout. Ain't no way that fight going 12 rounds. Ain't no way. But Granados against Porter, I could see some cats getting hurt. I could see some cats, you know, possibly somebody getting stopped in that one, man. That's a tough one, man. That is a tough one right there. So that's pretty much what it is. What else you guys talking about over here? Boxing closing off strong. Oh, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. We're going to close it out. We're going to close it out with your boy Lomachenko and Rigo. I mean, come on. You already know what it is. New media, tell the truth vision. That's what it is, Angel Santos. He know what time it is. He know what time it is. Sullivan B is getting done dirty. Beaver is getting a cakewalk opponent now that Badou is vacating. Yeah, you know, Sullivan, man. Sullivan is beasting, man. Ever since he lost to Andre Ward, you know, it just goes to show you how good he was and how good Andre Ward is. Because he knocked out Shabransky. He knocked out the other, what was the other prospect that he just beat? Joe Smith. He beat Joe Smith. And, you know, he's looking good, man. I really wanted to see him against Kovalev when they was talking about that fight, you know. So, yeah, man, it's some good fights to be made for Sullivan Barrera. The light heavyweight division is truly stacked, no doubt about it. So, guys, I'm wrapping up right now. Dante, please tell us your feelings on Chris Eubank Jr. I mean, I talked to Wayne. I talked to him a lot about Chris Eubank after his last performance against Arthur Abraham. You know, I feel, especially after what I done seen with Golovkin, you know, it's unfortunate. I really wish we would have got to see Chris Eubank versus Golovkin, because with Chris Eubanks, with his chin, with his durability, the fact that he can fight on the inside and he can box, and that vicious uppercut. And, you know, Golovkin, he's susceptible to getting hit with uppercuts. You know, so that I believe that would have been a great fight. That would have really, really put or catapulted Chris Eubank's career and put him on a pound-for-pound list if he would have got that fight. But there's other opponents that he can fight now. My man said, yo, Dante, yo, DBN, I'm looking forward to the Errol Spence Jr. fight announcement. Yeah, you guys heard, I talked to, what about Boo Boo Andre? Yeah, you guys heard, I talked to Errol Spence trainer Derek James yesterday on the show. You guys could check out that video on my channel if you haven't already watched it. But according to Derek, he already knows who the opponent is going to be. He said he believes that, you know, we're going to like the pick. I mean, I don't expect, you know, it to be Keith Thurman or somebody like that. But, you know, when it comes to Errol Spence, he can only get into people he can only get, you know, get the opponents that's willing to get in the ring with him, right? So whoever it is, it's a closer step to him getting unified when it comes to facing Keith Thurman. I think we may get Keith Thurman for sure in 2018. You know, I got to put my top 5 together, C. Barrio. But, yeah, I definitely have, you know, I got to get the order in and everything. But I definitely have, I have Terrence Crawford at number 1. I mean, I have to agree with with Vasyl Lomachenko. Vasyl Lomachenko, he has Terrence Crawford as number 1. You know, I would probably have Lomachenko, you know, at number 2. You know, but I mean, you know, it's real close. I mean, because then you have Rigo there. I mean, it's some real good fights in the top 5, man. There's some really good fighters, excuse me, in the top 5 right now. So, yeah, you know, what's that Thurman fake injury? You guys y'all ain't saying he got injured again, are you? Or are you talking about his last injury when he said okay, no one besides. Let me see here. Just reading. I'm taking a look at the comments, guys. We are 40 minutes in, man. That's what it is. My man said Crawford. He said it's Crawford Rigo, Laura. Are you talking about the pound for pound list, the kid? Well, I believe I'm slightly leaning toward, when it comes to Rigo versus Lomachenko, I'm slightly leaning towards Guillermo Rigo. Originally, I told you guys, you probably remember a while ago, I told you I thought Lomachenko was going to beat Rigo, possibly if Rigo had to move up 2 weight classes, you know, being the smaller guy. Like I told you guys the other day, Rigo was already 20 pounds smaller than Donaire when he fought at 122, right? But in this situation right here, when I look at the confidence that Rigo has and how he's been aggressively calling out Lomachenko, that's making me lean towards Rigo when it comes to this fight. Matter of fact, somebody just sent me something today. Rigo, I guess he was responding to what Igis Klimas, Lomachenko's manager, he was responding to what he said. And I guess Igor Klimas, he said that Rigo better not quit. And and Rigo said, you know, apparently they must think that I'm some kind of Nicholas Walters. He was like, I ain't no Nicholas Walters. And then he said, I'm gonna make them eat their words. That's what Rigo said about when it comes to accusing him of quitting. So that's what it is, y'all. My man, yes sir, 2017 best year in boxing in a while. Let's keep the excitement going. Great live chat, DBN. Good looking EB Scraps. He's too small. C Barrio said he's too small. We'll see. Yeah, I'll make that video. I'll make the video. You know, once again, I want to sit down and really assess the pound for pound list, because I want to have everything in proper order. But Terrence Crawford is number 1. That's for sure right now. UFC not looking so good. You ain't never lied about that. Mr. What's that? Mr. Ibrahim. Okay. Yeah, man. That's what it is. So yeah, man, I think we pretty much covered everything. Is there anything I didn't cover you guys want to talk before I wrap this up, y'all? What's up with Nicholas Walters, man? I think psychologically that loss to Lomachenko is probably really bothering Nicholas Walters. That's what I truly believe. I mean, that was a huge L he took. That was a huge L he took. So, but once again, man, where do you rate Mikey? You know, it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to, you know, to figure where I rate Mikey. It could be argued he could be somewhere in the bottom top 10, you know, no, guaranteed top 15. I mean, the thing is, you know, right now, Mikey Garcia has not proven to be the best fighter at 135, and he hasn't proven to be the best fighter at 140. So, I mean, usually when you consider pound for pound one of the best fighters in the world, you're either the best in the division hands down, or you top 2, one of the best fighters in the division, you know? So, I mean, I think we need to see Mikey Garcia versus Robert Easter, because I think those are the 2 best lightweights in the division. And unfortunately, Mikey Garcia, you know, when he was talking about the fights that he wanted to make, he didn't even mention Robert Easter's name. So we most likely will never get that fight. Now, and of course, if Mikey, you know, fights Lomachenko, which he did call out, you know, Lomachenko, that would definitely put him way, you know, it'll move him up. Put it that way. It'll definitely propel his status when it comes to pound for pound. DBN keep Eddie Hearn on his path to Wilder. What's that? Okay, that comment just moved up. I didn't get to read the whole thing. Let me see here. I'm just reading some comments right now before I wrap this up, guys. And then Linares and Flanagan. Yeah, I was about to bring up Terry Flanagan is another one. Terry Flanagan is real good, man. Terry Flanagan is real good. Linares is really good. You know, he had a real tough fight. His last fight against what was his name? What was Linares' last? Was it Luke or Duke? What was it? I forget his name. You guys tell me in the comment section. But that was a very, very tough fight for Linares. But I truly believe Mikey Garcia and Robert Easter, they're the two best lightweights right now. Matter of fact, when I asked, hey Milton, Luke. I said Luke or Duke. Good looking Dave DT Productions. Yeah, it was Luke Campbell. Luke Campbell, he gave Linares a hell of a fight. But yeah, you know, we know that Robert Easter and Mikey Garcia are the two best fighters by Mikey Garcia's own admission, right? I mean, it's funny because Terry Flanagan, when he was asked who the best lightweight is, he said Mikey Garcia. When I asked Mikey Garcia who's the best lightweight out of himself, he said it was Robert Easter, right? So it's pretty interesting. And then you have Devin Haney, who's on the rise, and he called out Robert Easter. You know, so yeah, man. It's fireworks at the lightweight division, guys. It's fireworks at the lightweight division. Hey, guys, yeah, man, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up, man. Once again, man, I want to say thank you to everybody who donated. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and give shouts out once again to my man Justin Shavern and Wesley Snipes. Matter of fact, let me try to, here, I want to try to look up, because someone showed me a whole lot of love in the they sent me a donation in PayPal, but I didn't really see their name. It just said Dante's Boxing Nation under the comments. Here, let me try to look this up again, because I want to definitely give this person a shout out, because yeah, they showed me a lot of love, man, on PayPal. So if you guys want to once again, you guys want to show love to the movement, you know what I mean, you can go ahead. Let me see. Oh, it was Jason Spencer. It was Jason Spencer. Shout out to my man Jason Spencer. Donated, gave me a huge donation on PayPal during the show that we did yesterday. Like I said, man, you guys continue to help me out. It makes it easier for me to you know, keep the live chats going, and that's what we're gonna do, man. That's what we're gonna do. We're trying to expand this new media movement. And, you know, that's pretty much what it is, man. So I want to say thank you to everybody for tuning in. And we'll be back at doing this probably, if not tomorrow. We'll be doing it in the next 2 days for sure. But we'll definitely be here on Sunday for the radio show. You know, this is just a live stream. We're going to do the actual radio podcast show on Sunday, 6 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. Okay, guys? So that's pretty much all it is. That's all I got. I'm on to the next one. It's the nation, baby. Yep.